guys, welcome to a new video from me. Today we're just chilling in my room because I decided to do an unpopular opinions tag video for you guys, and I just wanted it to be super chill, nothing extra. You guys know me. So I'm gonna be answering some unpopular opinion questions, and I guess the whole point of the video is for you guys to find out some of the unpopular opinions I have on like trending topics, maybe social media topics, or just like some things in general that you might not agree with me on. But yeah, keep watching to find out my unpopular opinions. But yeah, let's get started. So the first one, cats or dogs? Okay, I'm a dog person. I like dogs. I've always liked dogs. I grew up with dogs. I don't really like cats. Like, they just kind of scare me, and obviously there's this whole like mystical vibe about them and all that, especially growing up in like a place like Lagos in Nigeria. Like, cats, you don't want to mess with cats here, that's what I'm gonna say. So I've never really been a cat person. I know people that like cats, like friends that I have that actually like cats. My boyfriend likes cats, so I'm actually kind of scared that, but yeah, I'll go for it. I'll say dogs. I don't know if I think that's a quite popular opinion. Like, I prefer dogs. So anyway, Android or Apple? Okay, well, I'm using an Apple phone right now, so I guess that answers the question. But you know what? I've used Android before. Like, I've actually had some Android devices, and they work pretty well. Like, I actually like Android too. It's just that, Apple was very mainstream, and it's easy to use. There's an easy interface, and I like how you can connect all your devices like at once, and everything is just in sync. I really like that feature that Apple does. But yeah, I guess I'll just have to go with Apple because right now I don't actually have one Android device, so fair enough. Next, Trump was a good president. I'll actually say yes. And I've been enlightened recently, especially by my boyfriend, because he's into politics and history and stuff. And he told me a lot about Trump's presidency, Trump's administration, what Trump kind of stood for, the policies he tried to instate while he was president. And I think he actually did a lot of good things. Unemployment rates in the black community actually went down, so more black people were actually employed during his presidency, and that obviously helped the black community, especially in America. He did some other things too. Like, I think I kind of liked what he stood for. My boyfriend also introduced me to the theory of populism and how Trump used populism to actually win, to become president. And yeah, like, Trump was funny, he's entertaining. Like, his whole Twitter, what's it called? Twitter thing, and just being a Twitter mogul and a social media, force to have been reckoned with while he was president. I think that's kind of cool because we didn't really see a president like him before him, even though yeah, he ended up being impeached like 3 or 4 times. I can't remember now, but yeah, he made records. He broke records rather. So I did like him as a president. It was entertaining, although yeah, that's an unpopular opinion. Not a lot of people would agree with that, because he was also a chaotic president. He was very like unpredictable. Things were unstable sometimes, but I think he was entertaining, and it was nice to see a president like him before, because in my lifetime I hadn't seen a president like that before. So I think he was a good president to an extent. Teens use their phones too much. Yeah, that's facts. I actually agree. And I think a lot of us don't know how much of a risk it is, and how risky it is, the amount of time we spend using our phones, like the damage it's actually going to do for us in the long run. I think a lot of us are not aware of the long-term damage it does psychologically, mentally, even like physically. Like, bro, just it's too much. We spend so much time on our phones, and I'm aware. I mean, I'm someone that doesn't even use her phone all the time. Like, I only use it when I'm talking to a friend on iMessage. Then I'll spend, okay, I'm gonna even check now. What's like my screen time? How do you even check this stuff? Okay, so my screen time is this 5 hours, 10 minutes. So I think that's, okay, yeah, so I'll do a mini breakdown. Social networking, 2 hours, 13 minutes. Productivity, 52 minutes. Reading and reference, 35 minutes. I think that's like Bible stuff. But yeah, social networking, 2 hours, 13 minutes. I'm not the type of person to have 12 hours. There's some people I know that their numbers are 12 hours, 18 hours, 14 hours. No, that's not me. Mine is 2 hours. You guys should go and check right now. Like, what's your screen time on your social network, on your social networking, and like, what's the highest use? What's the highest app you use on the highest amount of the most amount of time you use on the apps on your phones? It's telling me Twitter, Safari, and I even just deactivated my Instagram recently. So Twitter is what have just been on, and even then I'm on it for like 5 minutes. Like, I really don't use my phone that much. It's very weird, but I kind of like it because I know I'm not actually addicted to anything. I'm actually not. Like, I can go without my phone. I don't know why, because I like tech and I like technology. I always have, but I can go without my phone. That's facts. Like, I will win a challenge. I will win money if they bet me to not touch my phone for hours, or not use social media for hours rather, because after a while, like, I'll just be looking for my phone. But anyway, yeah, 5 hours, 10 minutes. I think that's like okay out of 24 hours in a day. But yeah, it could even, sometimes it's even lower than that. So it just really depends. I do think teens use their phones too much, and some of you really need to work on it because it's affecting mental health. But yeah, you guys know what that is, so I wouldn't even get into it. Next, Yeezys are ugly. I don't know if they're ugly. I will say they're ugly because I like trainers. That's the thing. Like, I'm a trainer. I like sneakers. I like trainers. If I could be a sneakerhead, I would. I just don't have the time to be finding all these exclusive shit and stuff. But I like when guys wear Yeezys in a way. Like, you have to like know how to rock them. I like I like when guys wear Yeezys, but like in a trendy way. I don't own a pair. I don't really need to own a pair. I wouldn't say they're ugly though. I've seen uglier shoes. Actually, I'm lying. The ones they just came out with now that looks like a phone case. Like, I don't even know. It has holes in it, and I'm like, those are fucking ugly. Like, there's no aesthetic to them whatsoever. They're not good looking shoes. I'm sorry. I don't know what the whole vibe was about with those shoes, but those ones are ugly to me. The older ones, like the original ones, the Yeezy like 350s or something, those ones are cool. Next, Riverdale is overrated. Riverdale, the show, yes. I watched that show when it like came out, and it was all hype and everything. And after a while, I just got lost in it. Like, it just seemed so, like, not childish, but very like, okay, a couple of kids in school, like, boyfriend, girlfriend, like, drama. Like, I don't know, it was just so, not repetitive, but like, the drama was not that exciting anymore. It was just also kind of like the same thing happening, and then the same scenes and the same settings. Like, or rather, I think what got to me after a while was that it was too all over the place, I think. Yeah, and then they'll change to a different school. Like, I don't know, man. The storyline after a while just kind of got like this for me. It was too, and then it wasn't that entertaining for me anymore. So I don't even think I made it up to like season 2 or season 3, something like that. Like, I didn't. And then yeah, I think it just fell off eventually. That's the thing. Like, if something doesn't interest me, I'll just lose interest. So yeah, I think it was kind of overrated. Sorry. No milk on cereal. What are you doing? Like, what's no milk on cereal? Like, are you trying to eat the cereal alone? No milk on cereal. Yeah, I don't know what kind of concept that is. That sounds like you would get a tummy ache after, and I'm not trying to do that. So I have my cereal with milk. Thank you. Next, Despacito. Despacito is not a good song. Despacito is the song by Justin Bieber and some other Spanish guy or something. I can't remember. It came out like a couple years ago. I hated that song. I hated that song, and my friends back when I was in school used to play it all the time. Like, I hated that song. It was played everywhere, and then he would start speaking Spanish, and I was just like, this shit is so corny right now. Like, I didn't like the song that much. Like, it was erased. Like, it wasn't that. I think maybe it was a good song, but I didn't really enjoy it. I think when I hear something too much or I see something everywhere, I lose interest completely. Like, I don't care if it's like the best thing to happen to Earth. Like, I will lose interest. And that's just kind of what happened. I was hearing it everywhere I went. My friends were singing it to me while I was trying to learn chemistry. Like, it was so irritating. Next, whew, this one, some of you are gonna maybe will come for me, I don't know, but there's a whole anyway. Beyonce is overrated. Now let me make this clear. I'm not a Bay High fan, or whatever you guys even call it. I don't know. You see, I don't know. I'm not a Beyonce fan. I'm like a heavy Beyonce fan. I've never been to a concert. I know her music because I grew up on her music. I know her voice. I know she performs amazing and she has really good concerts, but I'm not like, oh my god, Beyonce die, or you know, a Beyonce die-hard fan. Like, that's not me. I actually prefer Rihanna to Beyonce. Like, Rihanna's just more, I just relate more to Rihanna. I don't even know why, but yeah, I prefer Rihanna to Beyonce. I would rather go for a Rihanna concert. I'm not a Beyonce like fan. I'm not part of the Bay Hive or whatever it's called. So is she overrated? I won't say she is, because she is a legend. Like, she has a whole legacy and everything, so I won't try and deny any of that. Like, that wouldn't be realistic, but I'm not like a super fan of her. Sprite is better than Pepsi and Coke. Okay, I don't even like drinking Pepsi and Coke. First of all, I hate the color of Coke, and it just, when I drink Coke, I feel like I'm drinking sugar and water, then color, like dye, and I don't like that like taste in my mouth. It's kind of just nasty to me. So I prefer Sprite. You know, I just prefer Sprite. I don't like Coke. I don't drink Coke. So yeah, peanut butter is disgusting. No, I actually like peanut butter. When I was younger, I hated it. I hated the smell. I didn't understand the concept of peanut butter. I hated the smell. I didn't like the consistency. I just didn't get it. But now I actually really like it. Like, I think from going to school and just having a quick snack with like some bread and like a sandwich, peanut butter is actually kind of mad. And like, I can just be eating it on its own, and like, it just tastes good now. I think now I understand it. Like, I appreciate the taste, and like, it's actually not that bad. So yeah, I actually like peanut butter. Tacos are gross. No, they're cool. They're okay. Tacos aren't bad. I like tacos. Vanilla is better than chocolate. I feel I like vanilla when I'm trying to be on the, what's going on with this whole country. I like vanilla when I'm trying to be on the safe side. I'm not one to always be adventurous when it comes to like flavors and like desserts, because sometimes people don't make dessert good. And what I hate is chocolate that's not nice. Like, I will be so irritated because I'm just like, why would you try to make something you don't know how to make? And I just hate bad chocolate, like desserts. Anyway, so I think I'll just go with vanilla. School is fun. No, it's not. I don't know who, like, I don't even think that's an unpopular opinion. I think that's like everybody's opinion. I don't know who likes school. So yeah, that's my answer. Next, Black Panther is not a good movie, bro. I would say is that it's not a good movie. I think it was just, yeah, it was very like hyped and overhyped. I enjoyed watching it. It was cool, but after I watched it, I was just like, okay, cool, like moving on. Yeah, it's really sad that Chadwick Boseman died, though. Pretty sad. It was very overhyped. That's what I'll say. But I think it was a good. It's good they were able to make a movie like it. I think that's what was good about it. You know, it's good for history. So, not that it's not a good movie, but yeah, it was very hyped, I guess. Next, are men trash? You see, I'm not a men are trash advocate. I'm not one of those girls that everywhere I go, men are trash, men are trash, men are trash, men are trash. No, I actually have better things to do with my mouth. I'm better, like, not with my mouth. I'm better. I have better things to do with my time. Sorry, so I'm not always saying 24/7 men are trash. Some men, yeah, are very stupid. But for the most part, there are still good guys out there, and some of you just need to do a better job at finding them and choosing them. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Apple Music or Spotify? Spotify. I like Spotify. I use Spotify. I used to use Apple Music some years ago, like back in like 2013, 14, 15, but I haven't used Apple Music since. Spotify is just like more vibes, and like I like the whole green and black effect, and yeah, there's so many features on Spotify that I just really like that I just don't know why Apple Music doesn't have. And some of the features Apple Music has now, they only just got there. Meanwhile, Spotify has been on this wave since, like, yeah, so I'm a Spotify girl. Like, the whole playlist and like some features there are just very bad. So yeah, I like Spotify. Nike or Adidas? I think I have to say Nike. I like Nike. Like, I just like, I don't know, there's something very like simplistic about them, and like iconic, and just, yeah, legendary, low-key. I like Nike. I think I have more Nike shoes. I also have Adidas shoes too, I can't lie. But maybe I'll just go with Nike, because I also like their sportswear and like some of the collaborations they've been doing. So yeah. Braids or weave? Okay, on paper I'm probably a braids person because I do them more. They're easy, they're cheap, and they're very versatile. I don't do weaves that much. Waves rather. I don't mind having one or two, but yeah, I think on paper I'm more of a braids person. But yeah, wigs too are cool. Like, it's also nice to just be able to swap your hair off and on. Like, it's no big deal. So I see why people like wigs, like why girls like wigs too. Like, they're cool as well. They're just very, very expensive. Like, lastly, I'm a feminist. Actually, I am not a feminist. At least I'm not a third wave feminist. And if you guys actually know what that means, you would know why I'm not a third wave feminist. A lot of you out there call yourselves feminist, but a lot of you are just textbook feminists, and that's not really what I subscribe to. Feminism, the feminism you guys are subscribing to, also known as third wave feminism, has nothing to do with equality. It's all about bashing men, and I just don't really see why as a gender you would want to do that to another gender. Like, I get that we've been through our own ish, and like, you know, life's not treated us fairly, but then as a people, as a group, I don't see why the answer to that should now be a movement that surrounds bashing men and ridiculing them and emasculating them, and just, you know, that's not just what I subscribe to as a person. Those are not my ideals. It's not what I stand for, and I think it's just a movement that actually sucks. Like, there is no like logic behind what a lot of you are a lot of what of you guys are saying. It's all based on like emotion, and yeah, it's just not very logical to me. So I'm not a feminist actually. But yeah, those are all my unpopular opinions for this video. I really actually enjoyed doing this. I liked how chill it was, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it too. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.